Hey guys, so as Mercury retrograde would have it, I tried to record this podcast twice and the audio didn't work either time. So the audio is screwed up on this episode. I'm so sorry. It'll be back to normal next week. But the good news is the Patreon is extra long this week. It's basically like a whole second episode. So if you're not subscribed to the Patreon, run over there, go subscribe. We have an extra long one this week. The audio is screwed up on both of them, but the content is just as good as always. So I'm so sorry, besties. I hope you enjoy. I love you lots, and everything will be back to normal next week. I promise.
Well, welcome back, besties. Welcome to your Monday. I'm so happy we made it through another weekend. If you were with me in Phoenix this weekend, I love you so much. We had the best time. Listen, you guys, I've created a bit of an issue with this bird feeder. The pigeons have started knocking on my window when they're out of food with their little beaks. They go dink, 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 dink. And then they look at me with their orange eyes and they're like, where is our food? This is why we can't have nice things, you know? This is why we can't have nice things, because of fucking pigeons. Because you give an inch and they take a mile. You give an inch and they take your sleep from you. I'm also at war with these flies in my apartment, and just the general adversity of living in New York City has been wearing me down. But you guys, I brought a guest back that you guys loved a lot the first time we had her on, and I hope you guys love this episode just as much as the first. Please enjoy my episode with Dicey. Back by popular demand, this bitch.
Oh, hey, everybody.
Oh, hey, she's back. She walked into me having a
Complete white girl meltdown over a marble ass table downstairs.
Okay, well, to be fair, first of all, this Mercury retrograde is not normal.
It's not
It's not normal. It has a gun, bitch. And it's fucking
a
loaded.
vengeance. Like,
Yeah.
it's coming for us. This
Yeah.
Mercury retrograde,
The block is hot, bitch.
the block is the block is
The
hot.
block is hot on this Mercury retrograde. Oh my god. So I hired this guy. You didn't shut the door when you came in.
Oh,
No, it's fine. Just leave it. No one's gonna come in. I hired this guy. I am working with it. Oh god, I don't even want to say the company because I don't want to like dog him out like this. But I hired this guy to move this table from Brooklyn to here. It's a little marble coffee table. It's fucking heavy. It's like 300 pounds. I live in a walk-up. He got here with his buddy. They rolled the table in. The table has wheels on the bottom, so they rolled it in. And they got to the stairs. They looked at the stairs and they were like, I don't think so. And I was like, what do you mean you don't think so? They didn't even try to lift it. They didn't even attempt
It's
to.
a table. Look at this big heavy ass bed. Like all the stuff that have come up those little stairs
Right.
over the years.
Right.
You know, not just you.
It is a coffee table.
It's a coffee
And
table.
I understand that it's made of marble, and I know it's heavy. But these guys just looked at it, looked at me, looked at it, and then they looked at me and they said, do you have any ideas?
They asked, like, you work there. Like, you work here.
I was like, this is not my task. This is your task that you accepted.
So you got to pay them and come up with the right ideas on how to, like, get the shit up the stairs. Crazy. Insanity.
I was like, I thought it was simple. And then I even offered to help. I was like, how about this? You guys, let's put it on this moving pad. You guys push from the bottom. Two grown men push from the bottom. I'll guide it and I'll pull from the top. They didn't even want to try. They're like, we're going to leave. We'll come back tomorrow is what they told me. They said, we'll come back tomorrow. And I say, okay, great. They said, we think it's going to take 4 guys.
For 300 pounds.
Right? I was like, are y'all okay?
No.
Are y'all good? So they say it's going to take 4 guys. They'll come back tomorrow, which is today. So I text them. I'm like, hey, when are you guys coming back? Because my building just let me know that if this table stays down there another night, I incur a $500 fee. I don't have to lose $500. I've never had to lose $500.
And this is the part where I walked in.
And then Dicey walks in, smoke's blowing out of my fucking ears.
And I'm like, oh, it's cute in here, girl. Like, oh and you just looking at me like, and I know you pretty well. I know when to just, okay, let me just retreat.
Yep. You just made a coffee, you sat down.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then
and then you screamed into all your pillows.
Well, no, that was when I couldn't find the extension cord to set up the podcast. Right. Then we really fell apart.
That was the last
in an extraordinary way.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, hang on, let me just scream into my pillows real quick. Mm-hmm. And Dicey said, fucking white people.
Well, worse things have happened, you know.
Well, they have, and worse things will continue to happen. But the thing that bugged me the most is the guy's like, I'm going to cancel the task, but pay me for half because I got it from Brooklyn to here. And I was like, I want to, but can you come finish the task? Yeah. And I'll just pay you for the whole task? And he's like, no, just pay me for the work that's already done. And I just was like, first of all, I'm doing a promo with the company that he was tasked on. And so they gave me a voucher. So the money I was using was like free money, like fun bucks.
Well, you get what you pay for then.
Well, no. Because like it's real money to him, but it's like fun bucks into me. But now he's asking me for my real money for a job he didn't finish. And I just was like, can you just please come finish it? And he's like, no, I spent this much on gas. I spent this much on tolls. And he's like, I'll just explain to my partner the character of the people in this world.
The character?
Yeah, because I wouldn't pay him for a task he didn't complete.
Oh, he attacked your character?
He attacked my character.
I will for sure leave a review. If you're not going to blast them here, like, at least leave a review.
I think I'm just going to talk to the company because I'm working with them and I just want to be like, this guy did this. He put me in a horrible position and then he attacked my character. And then I had to scream I scrumped.
Because really, if he moved it from Brooklyn, then they already knew how heavy it was. They knew what they were working with.
Right.
It's kind of like, finish the job.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they saw the stairs and they were like, fuck no.
I mean, they are some narrow stairs. You have to be pretty petite. But good thing I'm petite.
Yeah, no, they are tiny, tiny little stairs. But I will say I had the Russian men that moved all this furniture into this place. I mean, they dogged heavier shit up those stairs.
They were Russian?
They were something.
Oh.
They were Eastern European of some sort.
Brittany doesn't believe I speak Russian.
Dicey does not.
I do. I speak. It was my minor in college.
Literally. So what? I took 7 years of German. That doesn't mean I speak German.
I speak Russian, and I was speaking Russian.
Literally don't.
Yes, I do.
You
I was talking.
Speak it.
I was
speak it.
Yeah. Duh.
Oh, yeah.
Duh,
okay. Yeah.
I can speak that shit. Yes.
No. You literally don't. It's like the weirdest lie.
It's embarrassing, but it's not. It's not a lie.
That you're lying about it.
I swear.
It's the weirdest lie.
If you have heard
First of all, nobody wants to speak Russian. It's the ugliest language.
Well, they're gonna. I believe. First of all, these Russian bitches have their own babies on YouTube? Okay, have you seen this before?
What do you mean their own babies?
They deliver their own babies, like.
And that inspires you to speak
no,
the
but
language?
that didn't.
No,
let me back up. What inspired me was that I'm scared of them, and that they're going to be the downfall of America, and I'm gonna be able to talk to my captain.
Not who you have to
yes, they are. Who do we have
the
to worry
Chinese?
about?
You better start learning Mandarin, bitch. Yeah. Well,
I'm not scared of no Chinese.
You didn't learn Russian either. I know, right? That's the craziest
One day it's gonna be some Russians around us, and I'm gonna wait for that
Russian
day.
right now.
What do you
pretend
want
I'm
to say?
a Russian?
What and say what?
Say, I got a wet ass pussy.
I don't have time for. If that's true. This is the true statement. That sounds better in English. I don't even know.
You don't know how to say it.
I don't know pussy in Russian.
You don't know anything in Russian.
If any of you are Russian out there, please get in touch, and we're gonna have a whole conversation on the next time I'm here.
Girl,
one of your Russian.
This is like just a weird lie that you really attach to.
I promise. I do.
You do not speak Russian.
All
you say is da. I can say si. I can say oui. I can say yeah.
I can say
that doesn't mean I
can say I don't
Spanish,
eat
French,
meat.
German.
I can say I don't eat meat in Russian.
Okay, say it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wait. No. Я не ем мясо.
No.
That is. That is. Watch. Some of you have some Russian people that follow you, and they're gonna tell you that means they are. Watch. They're gonna say it in the comments. She speaks, and they should have said "Здравствуйте." That's hello.
Okay. Auf Wiedersehen.
Яблоко. That's apple.
You do not speak Russian because you know
I just spoke it.
because you do Duolingo and you remembered 3 words does not mean you speak Russian. This is like
Okay, it's Duolingo Pro.
This is such a weird lie. This is such a weird lie that you've like way overcommitted to. You could have just let it go a year and a half ago when I told you don't speak fucking Russian. God, that's weird. Such a weird lie. Okay, anyway, more back to this Mercury retrograde. I want to tell you about my day yesterday.
Okay.
You ready?
Sure.
So I don't have a phone case on. That's the way I live. I raw dog the darkness and I raw dog the world with my phone. And I was walking, beep, 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 tripped, uneven sidewalks. Got to get used to those. They're all over New York City. Tripped, fell, phone.
You fell?
Well, I didn't fall, but I did a body jolt. Like, and then the screen on my phone cracked. So I took it to the Apple store yesterday. Go to the Apple store, a little appointment. I didn't know it was supposed to rain yesterday. I don't think anyone knew.
No, I definitely didn't know.
Just all of a sudden, this New York will test you in the strangest ways. So like it's an hour and a half before you get your phone back, and it's dumping rain out. So I walk home in the rain, completely soaked. I had my outfit on for dinner already, had to change. Whatever. I go back to the Apple store after I change into a dry outfit. It stops raining, get my phone. Walking to dinner.
You dropped it again.
Bitch. 4 cracks in that phone. What do you think that means?
I think that means you're not as sleek as you think you are. Like, you know what I mean? That's what that means. You are not that far removed from cracking your damn phone.
Right. And I think
And you need a case.
No. I'm never gonna get
You're
a case.
still not gonna get a case?
No, I'm never gonna get a case. I don't like that case light. It makes it so much bigger and chunkier. I feel like this I could just
why don't
slide.
you at least get the screen protector?
Well, I have the screen protector and I meant to put one on and then I cracked it and then I was like after I got it fixed, I was like I'm gonna put my last one on and then I went to dinner and then I cracked it before I could even get my last screen protector.
You know what? Well, this is just what I do because I know myself. Before I even take my new phone out of the box, I have a screen protector on it. And T-Mobile has they have the screen protectors you can buy, and you can go get them replaced every day if you want to. It's $60, and you can crack the screen as much as possible. Oh, who do you have?
What do you
what?
What do you want to get Mint next? Mint Wireless. Speak your Russian at Mint Wireless and get yourself a new.
What is wrong with T-Mobile? They are so reliable.
Are they?
And they have every Tuesday they have these great deals. You get free iced coffee, all kind of shit.
And you go in?
Yeah. I use the perks that come up on the app. Anyway, what I'm saying is my phone is fine. That's the moral of this story.
Why don't you say that in Russian? Yeah, you're really relying on that coffee for the prop to get you out of this Russian you don't speak.
The Pentagon won't appreciate me telling you that I speak Russian.
The Pentagon would not like
They
that.
wouldn't like that.
Did I tell you that when my mom was in her like psychosis, she would always say, I'm calling the Pentagon on you.
Really?
You can call the Pentagon. Also, she was fucking a guy from the Pentagon. So when her and my dad broke up, she was hooking up with this guy at the Pentagon, which I think we really overlooked what a international hoe my mom was. Because from Big Bend, Wisconsin to the Pentagon is a pretty good reach for that pussy.
I didn't know this about your mom.
Yeah, so anyway, she hung on to that for a long time. His name was Pitch. Pitchford. I met him. I remember I met him and he got me a Barney balloon and I was like 11. I was like, are you fucking good?
Because you already had your period by then, right?
Well, not me. I told you I didn't get my period until I was like 17.
Yeah,
I got my period after I lost my
started fucking
virginity.
before you got
right.
Okay.
Yeah, we went over that.
Remember that.
But no, so anyway, she was hooking up with this guy from the Pentagon. And I'm like, you gotta really think about that, because that's like the dawn of email.
Mm-hmm.
There's barely cell phones. There's no texting. There's not instant messaging. She's snail mail having an affair with a guy from the Pentagon. That's pretty good.
On your cute dad?
On my cute dad. I know, my poor dad. My poor dad, he intercepted one of the letters, and it was like a smut letter from the dude, and then there was a condom in it. And I made a joke with him. I was like, "You're just fucking real disappointed that mom was using protection." Like a pussy.
This is a conversation you have with your dad?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
My dad and I have. I mean, we're whatever. It's not like I had it when I
I
was
mean, y'all
12.
been through some things.
Yeah.
Y'all have been through some things.
Yeah.
Wow. And I forgot he was married to the other woman he was married to.
Oh.
As well.
Yeah. That was your favorite.
She was my favorite. When you used to send me videos of her, oh my God.
Oh.
And you, Brittany, you can go to hell.
My ex-stepmom was a raging drunk, still is. And she would get drunk and pop the fuck off at us. And she had one nuclear meltdown, which was.
And it was on Thanksgiving. And I texted Brittany, "Oh, happy Thanksgiving, what you doing?" And then she sent me this video of her stepmom. It started in the garage, ended up, I mean, it was, I've never seen no shit like that, especially on a holiday.
Well, it was not only was it Thanksgiving, it was also my grandmother's funeral, which was on the 1-year anniversary of my mom's funeral. So she really lit it the fuck up for us. She's like, "Oh, you guys want to mourn? Not in this house. Not in this house."
Does your dad still communicate with her at all?
I think she texts him pretty frequently still because she's like, that's obviously the best she's ever gonna have.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like.
Yeah, no, she started dating a guy that was like a very similar prototype of my dad after they broke up, an electrician with 2 daughters, and
Wow.
the electrician, this guy had a stroke, and oh god, this is like actually a horrible story. But like I want to get around to how manipulative she is and how horrible she is. This guy had a stroke. He's an electrician, right? Has a stroke. He can't return to work because he never regains function.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, when you're like, oh, is this what the rest of my life is going to be like? And he can't do anything. He went in the woods and shot himself. And that's very sad. But what old girl used it as was a way to get back in with my dad and be like, "Look, we both have exes who killed themselves. I think this is God saying we should get back together." My dad said, "No." No. Literally, the body was not even cold before she and here's the thing. She's this awful generation of like, what are they? Gen Alpha? What is that generation?
I don't know. She's past the baby boomer, but like whatever that one is.
Yeah, she's like that in between that's like on Facebook too much.
Yeah.
And like she like made her, she made her Facebook banner like this man floating to heaven. Like literally, it's like him, but it's like AI, and there's like angel dust and stars around him. And as she's making that her thing, she's calling her ex-husband, being like, "Hey, I'm pretty
She needs
sure
somebody to take care of her."
She said, "Hey, I'm pretty sure this means we're supposed to get back together." And I'm just like, well, no. There's only 2 ways out with her.
I mean, that is similar to your dad, like an electrician with 2 kids.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
2 daughters.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway, I'm doing a new segment and I need to do it with you
Why?
because something's wrong with you.
What's wrong with me?
I don't know. What do you think is wrong with you? That's the new segment. I want to know what's wrong with you. What do you think's wrong with you? What would your friends say is wrong with you? And what would your therapist say? You don't have a therapist. You have like a crystal healer.
I have a therapist. She's a therapist.
She's
and
a
a crystal healer.
She's a therapist.
She's a therapist and a crystal healer. Thanks.
Yeah.
Get it right.
Mm-hmm.
That whole is life.
To
what?
drive.
You're a bitch. Anyway, that wasn't even that funny. I shouldn't have laughed at that shit at all.
This week's episode is brought to you by Berber Hair Oil, you guys. Berber is my bitch lover. If you guys aren't using Berber Hair Oil for your hair growth journey, I don't know what you're doing with your lives. Berber is burdock oil that you use a derma roller to derma roll your hair first, and then you apply the oil. You leave it in overnight, and it makes your hair healthy and strong, and the regrowth is unbelievable. Listen, when I lost my hair, it took me like a year and a half to get it back, and we're almost there. We're almost there. I was looking at old pictures of me, like, don't ever let someone tell you you don't have enough hair. Also, like, the body dysmorphia I had of thinking I needed more hair or thinking I needed my hair down to my ass. My hair was literally almost down to my ass, and it was so full. And then I got those stupid fucking extensions, and my hair will never be the same again. It's going to be stronger. Because of Berber, you guys use my code BRITT, BRITT, for 15% off your order. Berber.com, BUR.com. Use the code BRITT for 15% off your first order. Thank you later, besties.
What do I think is wrong with me? I think part of my problem is that I don't give 100% to a lot of things I'm really good at.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets in my way a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that if I did just like hone in, stand up is probably the nearest thing that I've given a lot to.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
And if you gave it 100%. Have you ever thought of taking a year off, like partying and just doing stand up? I know you don't party, but like drinking and smoking and just doing stand up.
No, I never thought about that.
No.
I never thought about not smoking, but I haven't been drinking. I probably haven't had a drink in like since I went out with the dude on the 4th of July.
Oh yeah.
That's the last time I really drank.
Yeah.
But I don't know that that's the problem. Do you think that's my problem? You think weed is my problem?
I think here's the thing, and I'm coming from experience as somebody who smokes, and it slows me down.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm like clear, I get a lot more done.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think you're such an unfuckwithable force in stand up that if you stopped with the distractions, you could like really step into who you're supposed to be.
Okay. Thanks.
What would your therapist and crystal healer say is wrong with you?
She would probably say I give people too many chances. I'm too nice. She always tells me that I'm
You're too nice?
Yeah.
Does she have the right client?
I know, right?
Ugh.
I'm just not nice to you. I'm nice to other bitches. That's just the nature of our friendship. No, we're really nice to each other. We really are in behind closed doors.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know what she probably would say that I just give people too many chances and that I think about other people too much before I think about myself.
Yeah.
I know that's definitely a thing.
Yeah, you'll like pour yourself 110% into someone else.
Yeah.
Yourself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
Well, I can't do this every segment. I can't do this every podcast. We all know what's wrong with me.
We do.
We all know. I was just screaming in a
Stems from
pillow.
everything. You're right.
I was just screaming in a pillow.
Mm-hmm.
Although I will say, I titrated down on my Lexapro, back down to 5 milligrams, and I'm feeling so much better. I had a horrible, I know you've never done any antidepressants or SSRIs, but I had a horrible titration experience.
Mm-hmm.
My anxiety was so high and my insomnia was horrible, and I think when you don't sleep, you become just a fucking monster. This is something that I was talking to you about on the other podcast. Remember that we lost our train of thought? And we never found it again?
Right.
This is like the difference of who I am when I sleep and I don't. It's crazy. Like when I get a good night's sleep, I wake up, you know, like the thoughts you have before you open your eyes?
Mm-hmm.
The thoughts I have before I open my eyes when I get a good night's sleep is like, I'm blessed. God is good.
Mm-hmm.
Life is wonderful. Something amazing is going to happen. Those are the thoughts I legitimately have. If I don't get a good night's sleep, those thoughts are like, I'm going to fucking get them. I'm going to fucking get them. I'm going to cut little holes, little tiny holes in all those shirts. I'm going to throw his fucking Rolexes into the bay. I'm going to fucking get them. Or like, I just have the most demonic thoughts. I'm like, what? Why does my brain work like that? But it's really the difference between sleep or no sleep. So I titrated down off Lexapro, and I had a really rough 2 weeks. I don't know if it's the titration down off the Lexapro, the Mercury retrograde, the move to New York, just like the million different things. But my God, it's been like some of the hardest weeks of my adult life.
Mm-hmm. You've been through a whole lot these last just 3 months specifically. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, but I'm getting to the other side of it, and I'm starting to feel like that bitch again.
I'll hide it.
So you better watch out. You better watch out.
I'm scared.
All right, let's pull some cards. You pick some cards for us.
Okay.
Oh, we got a level 1. Like level 1's kind of whatever. What about my style is undeniably me?
Undeniably you. It's just like
Being a bitch.
yeah, being a bitch for sure. Carefree, like coming off as that, but it's
Deeply not
but
carefree.
at all. But you look like it. You know
I
what I mean?
don't look
outside.
carefree. I look like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
And if anyone looks like they don't give a fuck, just know that they give the most amount of fucks.
yeah.
They truly give so many fucks.
Mm-hmm.
I had to develop the I don't give a fuck attitude because I gave so many fucks and that just really didn't work for me.
Yeah.
People were like, oh, she cares a lot, that's gross.
Mm-hmm.
But not like, I don't fucking care, I'm dead behind the eyes.
Yeah.
What about my style is undeniably me for you? That's exactly what you're wearing right now. It's the off the shoulder sweatshirt.
I hate necks on stuff. That's
Yeah.
why all my shirts you'll never really see me in a turtleneck.
Well, who do you see in a turtleneck?
I mean, I don't know. But
Steve Jobs.
not me. Not me.
I think is that autism or is that just preference?
It's preference. You know, Steve Jobs used to wear the same thing over and over and over.
Well, yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
autism.
Maybe he just didn't. He would have this.
Maybe he just didn't give a fuck. But I'm saying
Yeah.
autistic people sometimes one of the things is they don't like certain textures on their skin, so,
Oh,
or
yeah.
like they don't like certain.
Maybe I probably am on the spectrum.
I mean, aren't we all?
But yeah.
Aren't we all?
Mm-hmm.
We're all a little. Are you a little gay?
I don't think so.
I've been
Maybe in a
exploring.
threesome.
I've been exploring that again. There's this girl I have a crush on.
Really?
I have a girl crush,
Oh.
and it's never gonna go anywhere. She lives
She
in
white?
LA. Huh?
She white?
White. White girl, big titties.
Oh.
Beautiful. Like she's
Oh.
like I met her actually when I was in my last relationship, and I've never been nervous around a girl before. But I was nervous around her. I was like stuttering. I was like trying to get
Really?
words. Yes, I was.
You?
Yes, I was trying to
Oh,
get
for a
words out.
bitch?
Yes, I was trying to get words out. And I was like, like,
What?
girl.
Is she a little gay?
Yeah.
Oh, is she real gay?
She's not real gay. She's gay enough.
And she wasn't into you, or you didn't?
No, she is into me. I just
Oh, so y'all have already talked about this?
No, I just know because we like flirt with each other on.
Because you're such a whore, you just know when people just want to fuck you, huh? And you, Brittany,
You can go to hell.
I'm just so shocked right now. I need to see this bitch off camera.
She's gorgeous,
Blonde.
blonde.
So that's your type of bitch.
She is just what I wish I looked like. She's got like a big ass and big titties and no waist and a beautiful face and long blonde hair. Like she's just like, she's whatever everyone wants. But I don't think I can.
You would make your move.
No.
What? You would want her
First of
to
all,
do
she
it?
lives in LA. Second of all, what if we like? She's also kind of dumb. I've like talked to her before, and I'm like, oh no, there's literally pebbles being blown around by like a fucking.
So you're a fuckboy.
I'm a fuckboy. It's just like rocks. It's like rocks shaking in a can inside of her head. You know, if you put like pebbles in a can and shook it, like that's what's going on in her head. But I just have such a crush. And I just am like, men right now give me such the
Yeah.
ick. Like I'm repulsed by them. I've seen some of the most objectively gorgeous people since I've gotten to New York City, and I'm like,
They're all women, huh?
a lot of them are. I mean, there are beautiful women here. Holy cow! But there are also really gorgeous men here. There's just so many people you really
Yeah.
have to sift through.
Yeah.
You know, it's like sifting for gold.
Uh-huh.
But I'm just so uninterested. Like I've seen really attractive, objectively attractive men, and I'm like, oh. And then like when I see this girl, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I want to lay up with a pair of titties. I don't know where I'm at.
Are they her titties? Are they real?
No.
Oh.
No.
She have a lot of work done?
Yeah.
Oh.
I like to think that I'm into natural women, but like this, it's not even her work that's
So now
done.
you're into women.
And
Do y'all hear this? Is this?
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this is so cliche. Every time a girl goes through like a bad breakup, she's like, "Now I'm dating girls," because like that's just like the level of trauma is calculated by whether or not she turns bi afterwards. You know, it's like how bad was it? Is she eating pussy over it?
But you said you noticed this attraction to her before. Right. So that's okay.
I have like a literal. I'm smiling talking about it. Like,
You are.
I have a fucking girl crush. Like I couldn't even be in the same room with her, and what I was trying.
But what a dumb bitch.
I know, but she just was so like mesmerizingly hot.
So how do you know she's a little gay?
I can't.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you.
Okay,
but I can't tell everyone.
Okay.
Again, I'm gonna tell you. Come here.
Oh. What? You are in completely.
Insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
Okay. Well, I learned something else about you today that
You didn't know. For the cards. Time to move on to the next card. No,
I don't know if I'm offended because you're such into black men, but your first crush wasn't a black
woman.
Yeah.
I've only ever had in my life 2 like girl crushes, and one was when I was like 18. I was going to ASU, and I met this girl, and she was maybe kind of Hispanic or something. It was a little something, but it's not usually about the physicality. I become like overcome by their presence. Like it almost has nothing to do with what they look like. What they look like helps, but like there's something that's like I become so attracted to their aura and their vibe. That other girl I became like obsessed with, and I was like, oh my god, I love her. And I get to ASU, we're gonna be best friends. And then my mom stole my college fund, and I couldn't go to ASU. So, what's something I could do for hours on end without getting bored?
Maybe like shop for house stuff.
That.
Right. That too. You can read for hours on end without getting bored.
Yes.
That's your thing. Like you always have a book with you somewhere on the beach, or like if we were at the pool. I know not to try to talk to you because you're reading. Put your sun visor on. That's what you could do for hours on end.
You can't get melasma.
Right.
Oh, look like shit. You could garden.
I could garden for hours and hours and hours. Yeah.
I'm sad you didn't bring me any produce this time.
I know. I'll bring some. I'm gonna go. I gotta run back home.
Why?
Soon. Just for like a weekend. Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Next. I need to shuffle these.
Yeah.
Level 3s.
Imagine I just woke up from a crazy night out. Where did I end up? What do I regret?
Well, you regret fucking everybody in the room. No, I'm just playing. Sex might not even be involved. I don't. You know what? I didn't get to know you drunk.
I know. Such a shame. But that's like, I still can have a crazy night out now that I'm sober.
Yeah.
But I don't usually regret things because I am sober.
Yeah. So that's
kind of like the what do I regret? This fly, I got a fly zapper and it didn't come with batteries. Flies. New York's trying to break me. I'll tell you what. The flies
and the mosquitoes. Have you
the mosquitoes?
I can't believe the mosquitoes are here. Like,
oh my gosh, are they here? You open your window for 2 seconds, they move in.
I know.
Nice place, bitch. They just live here.
I've lived in this place. Sorry, that's my phone. My computer is ringing.
Yeah, no, there's not. I mean, unfortunately, I wish I was at a stage in my life where I had a night out where I regretted things, but like, I'll just regret staying up too late. Because then, if I stay up too late now, it honestly can feel like a hangover the next day. Like, I'll feel like I drank. Like, I remember when we went to, oh no, it wasn't you and I. Were you there for SNL when Shane Gillis hosted the first time? Yeah, and we stayed out. We stayed out until like 6 a.m.
Yes. Oh my God.
Girl, I regretted. I mean, I didn't regret that, but I was in pain.
That was a long night. We have some really cute pictures.
Yeah.
We have a really cute picture that maybe you could tag or something.
That was a really long night. I stayed out till 6 a.m. and I was like, I'm not made for this. This is not, I wasn't built for this. I wasn't built for this.
But we had fun.
We did have fun. All right. We'll do one more and then we're going to talk about the whole news story.
Okay.
What do you wish I could see in myself that you see in me? you want?
I wish that you just saw. I mean, you know that you're like really an amazing person. Like, you know, I wish
I
that
actually don't know that at all.
you are. You
I
are.
don't think so.
I think
I
that
think I'm actually a pretty bad person. I've been having this dialogue with myself recently where I actually don't think I'm such a good person.
Yeah, you said that last time. We talked about that a little bit.
Yeah.
But I really think that you are. I think that some of the things you've been through that are, I mean, just some of the getting married the same week your mom did what she did, like just certain things that you've been through. I mean, unalived herself.
Pop their ass.
God damn it! Every time I try to be sentimental with this bitch, God damn it!
Sorry.
I think that you're an amazing person. I really do, and I wish that you saw that more and saw more of that in yourself. You know, I think you're a recluse. And I think some of the things that have happened to you have made you that way. But you've been nothing but amazing to me as a friend. And I just wish that that you saw yourself more like that.
Yeah.
More as a good person. We're not bound by things that we've done in the past. You know what I mean? Like, you can't worry about stupid shit like that. Also, you are a Taurus and y'all just know how to get your licks back. You know what I mean? Like, some of that is that. And sometimes you do, like, you go a little too hard. You don't have to go like that hard. But people do deserve some of the things. You're a pretty fair person still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's, maybe I said this before, that's something I'm really struggling with this year is people don't like me repeating what they did exactly. And it's like, if you don't want me to talk shit about you, don't act shitty.
Yeah.
But I've been having a lot of people be like, you're a fucking bully because you said this, and this. And I'm like, well, you did that. You stole from me. You did me wrong. You disrespected me. You cheated on me. You did this. You did that. And people are like, you're slandering me on the internet. And I'm like, I'm telling you the truth, and you don't like it.
And I just have followers.
I have followers.
So.
What do I wish that you could see in yourself that I see in you? How unbelievably fucking talented you are. Like, like, I really believe, and that's why I made the comment about, like, the weed earlier. I really believe that if you went all in, you could be such a fucking huge star. Like, I've worked with you in every capacity. I've worked with you in stand-up. I've worked with you doing, like, short films and acting. There's nobody who can drop into a role like you. Like, that's like a gift from God. Like, most people need weeks, months of preparation to drop into and find the character and figure it out. It's something I still really struggle with. You can drop into it like that. Like, I think you could be a huge actress.
Thanks. That's really what I want to do.
Like, I think, like, yes, you're great at stand-up. You'll always be great at stand-up. But I think if you really tried, you could be an unbelievable actress. Which is why I've, like, written shit for you before.
Yeah. You always write stuff with me in mind, which is great. Thank you for saying all of that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You just got to believe in yourself.
I do. More. I do.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's do some of the what's going on in the world stories. You guys, if you didn't notice, we're trying to shake it up a little bit and not just talk all about my personal life, because otherwise I'm going to have, like, one friend left and it'll be done.
It'll just be me.
I'm just going to have, like, one friend left.
So, a California woman driving her grandson to work was stunned when she spotted a peculiar-looking figure that she believes was Sasquatch.
Yeah, Sasquatch.
Yeah, that him.
That's her Russian.
Him. Anyway, the sighting recently reported to the Big Phil Research Organization occurred on June 28th as a witness, Linda Dixon Schmitt, was en route to Camp Chakawat something in the Sierra National Forest. Nearing the road leading to the young man's summer job, she recalled, I looked over at my grandson. My eyes were carried further, and I saw a figure standing in the field. Dixon Schmitt described the bipedal creature. I've never heard that word.
Bipedal?
Yeah, have you heard
that? What we are? Bipedal? 2-footed?
Oh, that's what that means?
Yeah, I mean,
bitch, you I guess so. Pedal means foot.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have put that. That must be Greek, right?
No.
Anyway, Latin. That's what I meant. Same thing.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
You're,
did.
you're,
I meant Latin.
This is Dicey's Russian lesson. Okay, so anyway, the headline of this article should have just been like,
Sorry.
California woman drops acid for the first time.
Yes, because bitch, no, you didn't.
No,
you did
you
not see
didn't.
him.
You saw one of the, where was she? What part of California was
She's in this. What does it say? Sierra Nevada.
Sierra Nevada. She just saw one of the Golden State Warriors on a hike.
Right.
It was just Klay Thompson going for a walk.
It's time for her to give up the keys. That's what it's time for. You do not need to be dropping nobody off nowhere, okay?
When you go home and you put your keys in the fridge, you can't be calling it a Bigfoot spot.
Yeah, it's time for she's done. She's
cooked. Stick a fork in her.
Stick a fork in her.
Stick a fork in her because she's cooked.
You know, but people never believe. You wouldn't believe this if I told. I've seen a UFO before.
I do believe that.
You do? Okay.
Because I have a, yeah.
Mm-hmm. In Houston,
Okay.
actually, on Highway 6, and we were really high. Me and my cousin.
Okay. Well,
And
now
late
they
coming home.
see-
No, we weren't.
Say that.
But we were not the only cars pulled over on the side of the road. This is before
Why would you
camera
pull
phones and
over?
stuff.
Are you trying to get abducted?
No, we were just like, when you see a UFO, you pull over. That's not the blackest thing to do. Usually we run from shit like that.
that's
But we channeled our inner white girl and we got out.
AKA you were high.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you got out and you're like, oh, whoa.
We were like, oh. And it was other cars. I probably wouldn't have believed it myself the next morning, what I saw, if it wasn't for the other cars that were pulled over with. It was like three other, one family and then like somebody on a date, and then it was like four of us in our car. Anyway,
Describe what you saw.
we saw a saucer type situation and a beam of light that came down, and then it just took off. But it was hovering for a while, which is why we had a chance
They
to.
don't often do the beams, I feel. I feel like that's an abduction moment.
I feel like it could have been, but luckily they
didn't
want
see it.
They didn't. They
It
was
was
like,
dark out.
we have blended in with the night.
Yeah.
So you know.
The camouflage from abduction. Just being black.
Shut
Actually,
up.
now that I think of it, has a black person ever been abducted?
I don't think so. I don't think they want to.
That feels like a very specifically white
They're like,
thing.
you know what? Y'all go through enough on Earth.
Right.
We're not gonna.
We don't need to put you
Yeah.
through the torture fugue of being abducted.
No.
Yeah.
No. That's why no black people actually got picked to go to Mars either. Did you know that?
Why? Because they've been through
I
enough?
mean, I don't know. Yeah, because we've been through enough here. I don't think they're gonna make it. It's a 9-month trip to Mars. Did you know that?
I don't know who would want to make it.
People that don't want to be.
Why would you not want to be here? It's going to be worse there.
I mean, maybe not after the. I don't know. They're learning right now how to build oxygen, if that makes sense.
No.
They're learning how to do all this shit, and you know it's a 1-way trip. That's it. Like
It's not a one-way trip, Dicey.
what? They're gonna be just dead on the way, or they're dying. What do you mean?
It's a one-way trip?
It's a 1-way trip.
No,
They
it's
can't-
not. It's a round trip. What is this, kayak? Are you booking
No.
up points, to go to Mars?
You haven't heard of Mars One? They've interviewed hundreds of thousands of people, and they have to make sure that you're mentally okay. And
Well,
it's-
there, I'm out.
yeah, you would never. They have to make sure that you're all right to like never come back to Earth, because you're never coming back. That's what you sign up for, to never come back.
Are you sure?
I promise.
Look it up.
I'm gonna look at it for him.
I don't think you're right.
I promise.
I think
you
it's
I'm right.
round trip. I think
It's
you
definitely
go,
not
you
round
see
trip.
the amenities.
You go, you see the Martians.
Yeah,
Okay.
you meet some Martians, you see the amenities, you go to a hot spring or two, and then you come on back.
For the Mars One trip, are they allowed to come back? Is it a 1-way trip? I didn't get that. Bitch, what you mean? What you mean you didn't get that?
Anyway, it's
I'm
not
about
a
to
one-way
find it.
trip. There's no way.
Yes, it is.
What do you-
And if they have to say bye to their families, they're never going to see
Why would
that.
anyone do that then?
So many people want to go.
No,
Because-
I think people just want to see it and come back, and then be like, never mind, Earth is fine.
Yes, the proposed Mars One mission was planned as a permanent 1-way trip to establish human colony on the red planet. The Dutch nonprofit organization envisioned that astronauts would live on Mars indefinitely without technology or capability to return to Earth.
Why would anyone sign up for that?
I don't know.
If you want to die, just kill yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like a very elaborate performance art piece to just kill yourself.
Yeah.
Like, that's like no technology, no. They're like, we'll get you to Mars and you guys can figure it out from there.
And as I read further, it says, however, the project was ultimately canceled and the company behind declared bankruptcy in 2019. Yeah.
Okay, so
anyway, but that, right? The fact that people would just
sign up
be
for it.
like, fuck
Obviously, they
this
did
shit.
it because the company went bankrupt.
Right.
Obviously, everyone thought that was a bad idea, like me, immediately.
Yeah. 9-month trip.
Just to get there.
Just to get there is 9 months.
You think it's bad getting to fucking Europe? Your knees get achy.
Right.
Your knees get achy and fucking the seat you gotta walk around. Imagine 9 months.
The worst road trip ever. Like,
literally.
The worst.
And you don't know those people?
Mm-hmm.
You have to sit there and get to know these people? Or do you even have the brain capacity? I bet not. I bet you don't make it.
Yeah, I think they'll burn out before they get there.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's going to be like going to see the Titanic.
Yeah, right.
It's going to be like those guys. They're like, never mind.
Yeah.
It's down there and so are we now.
Mm.
That's so stupid. That Titanic thing was so stupid.
It was.
Who cares? Just send a water camera.
Yeah.
You don't need to send your whole body down there.
And don't y'all have pictures?
Yeah.
Y'all can just look at the pictures.
Yeah.
Like, what it used to be. Why y'all want to go see a shipwreck?
Yeah.
Like,
also, like, my ears, when I tried to scuba dive, I go like 8 feet under and they start to ring. Why would you want to go to the bottom of the ocean?
Also, I would never want to go in a submarine either, but.
No, me neither.
Yeah.
No interest. Do you think the Titanic was an inside job? Deep cut conspiracy here.
I don't think so.
You haven't heard any of the conspiracies?
I haven't heard any of the conspiracies, but I just know that they didn't steer it right. And they hit a rock. So what's the conspiracy about that?
There was a conspiracy because it was like all the wealthiest people in the world. I think it was like the Rothschilds or something were trying to take over the National Bank, and they were the only wealthy family not on the boat, I believe, is the conspiracy. You guys are going to have to fact check me on that because I saw a TikTok and then never retained any information. I might be spreading misinformation right now. But it was something about the world banks and like all the wealthiest families with all the control around that boat, and then they sunk it so that they could take control.
Mm. That sounds believable.
Yeah, and now we're in.
And now,
and now, you know what? They steered it perfectly.
They sure did. They steered it right into the rock.
Yeah, right, like they were supposed to.
Wow, I never heard that.
Yeah.
And I've heard of a lot of, I like conspiracy theories. I'm surprised I never.
Yeah. We'll look into it because maybe I just spewed a bunch of lies. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Who really knows? What was the other story you pulled up?
I thought this was interesting. Gus, the $50 million T-Rex, breaks dinosaur fossil sale record at a New York auction.
I saw that.
Yeah.
They started it at $17 million. And then they went up to $50 million. And I'm like, I can't even order Postmates without flinching. How is someone buying a $50 million dinosaur?
I gotta buy all my shit on Klarna. It's a dinosaur. What the fuck are they gonna do with these? Where are they gonna put it?
Where are they gonna put it? In their house? In their bunker?
Are they gonna assemble it? Like who's gonna disassemble it to
gonna
get it there?
Well, I think I would imagine
you think you
don't
have
get
a problem getting this table up there? Like what? What?
Imagine getting Gus up here. I just don't understand how T-Rexes even survived for so long with those little front arms.
Yeah. Yeah, them little baby arms was like
those little front arms. So I guess they were bipedals.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
They were bipedals, and but like, how did they get stuff? Because it seems like they would have fallen over a lot.
Yeah.
It feels like they must have had wings or something, and we must have missed those when we dug shit up.
Yeah, because it seems like they would just tip to the front because that big ass tail. They have,
that tail probably could be lifted by wings. Barney's big ass.
Yeah.
You got to think about Barney was a T-Rex.
Yeah, Barney was a T-Rex.
Barney was a T-Rex.
He was a gay T-Rex. He was the gay one.
Yeah, he had a little sugar in his tank.
Yeah.
But $50 million.
$50 million
for a dinosaur.
And it's so many hungry people. Do you know?
That's not. I mean,
that's
just. $51 million.
$50 million on some dinosaur bones.
On
Let's see
some
what else
bones.
it said. The 12.5-foot dinosaur was snapped up after a 7-way bidding contest lasting 10 minutes. Its record-breaking sale price beat the $44.6 million paid by billionaire Ken Griffin for a Stegosaurus skeleton named Apex in 2024.
Stegosaurus. I don't even know what that is.
Me either.
Can you imagine $44 million for a dinosaur that nobody even fucking knows?
Mm.
At least we know the T-Rex. At least we walk into your crib and be like, damn, sick T-Rex. Did you get that on T-Moo? T-Rex Moo.
T-Rex Moo is nuts. But so what made I'm guessing it's a museum.
Yeah, going out of business sale at a museum.
Like, why would they do that? Why would they get rid of? And maybe they own it, but it stays at the museum.
Well, no. They probably needed some cash. If I had a $50 million thing I could sell.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, they started at $17 million. Imagine how exciting that would be. I had a friend recently who had a baseball card that he knew was like a really big deal, and Brian Ford, you know him.
Mm-hmm.
Brian. He had a guy offer him, like, at the card shop, $40,000 for the card. And he was, like, so tempted to take it. But he's like, I think I can get more if I auction it. But it's obviously a big risk because it's like somebody's offering you $40,000 for, like, you just opened baseball cards and you can now have $40,000. Bitch. He put it on auction. It went for $105,000.
Did he sell it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that.
Yeah.
What?
$105,000 for a baseball card.
Let's hit lunch on him next time.
Always.
Lunch on you, Brian. Yeah, he's super cool.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Isn't that fucking sick? I'm like, I guess I need to get into baseball cards. But you just have to get really lucky.
105,000.
Yeah.
I was sitting next to this guy on a plane one time that had, like, it was like maybe $300,000 worth of Pokemon cards, and you should have seen how he was holding that book. Like, it was just the.
Oh yeah.
I was like, can I just ask you, like, what the fuck is this you holding on to? So it's like,
Yeah.
he showed me. I mean, who cares?
Literally.
But somebody.
Yeah. And why are you flying an economy when you have $300,000?
Oh, we were in first.
Oh.
Mm. I mean, sometimes I'm a 34 ES bitch, and sometimes I'm in first class. Just depends on how many points I have to upgrade.
Yeah.
You know, I wait till I get to the airport to try to upgrade too,
Yeah.
because it's just always cheaper that way.
Yeah. Ooh, what's a philosophy of mine that you'd like to adopt?
Go hard or go home. You know, that's you. Like, I just remember I had been doing stand up maybe like 5 or 6 years before you, and you have come in and you have this you have another side of your brain that you can use that I can't. I don't know. I'm not a corporate type bitch. You know, I ain't like corporate jobs. Sure, I'm never gonna have a corporate job. But you applied a lot of what you knew in corporate to what you have now, and I mean, you know, just from your stepdad gave you came into some money. You were like, I'm going to. Most people would have just went and bought.
Well, he funded the first special.
Yeah, your
He
first
gave me,
special.
Yeah, $10K to fund it, which is, by the way, still no money for a special.
But it was still so good.
Yeah,
Look what you got from it.
Yeah.
You know, even the psychic was like, I don't know if it's gonna do that well. It's not
Yeah.
gonna. But you figured it out. You clipped that shit up. Like, you just figure it out as you go along. You're very malleable like that, you know. And I think that's definitely something I could take from you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think the philosophy of yours I like the most is very laissez-faire. Like, you don't hold on to anything for very long. You're really good at letting go. And it doesn't almost even matter how profound the pain is or how hurt you are. You're really good at moving on from it, and you don't dwell on it, and you don't talk about it a lot, and you don't obsess over it. And I think one of the reasons that you're able to move on with like such dignity and grace is because you don't talk about it and you don't obsess. Like, there have been like really profound things that have happened to you where I'm like, how are you? Like, how are you doing with this? And you're like, oh, I'm good. Yeah. Oh, I'm good. Like, I'm good. You know, their life is their karma, and like that's kind of just the philosophy you have. And as much as I can say like their life is their punishment, and I can say the things and I can know the things, it's really hard for me to execute the things. And I think you're really good at executing the God's got it in nature.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, at the end of the day, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
I get that from my dad. You think some of the shit he's been through just with his upbringing, just professionally, whatever, he's just like, I mean, life is going to happen while you're making other plans. You just got to continue. Just continue. Just don't stop.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Why don't you pick one?
Okay. This is a level 3 as well. It says, what's something you can always rely on me for?
Ooh. This is a good one. I can rely on you if I have an idea or something I want to do or make with you. I can rely on you to A, have equal level of excitement, and B, to show up and like give it your all.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can rely on you for a good laugh, like or just a sobering. You give very sobering advice, or just I can rely on you for some dry ass. Like if I'm sulking or feeling a type of way, I could text you. You like bitch, and then it's all better. So yeah.
Snap out of it.
Snap out of it. You like, well, look, bitch, I don't have time to hold your hand.
Yeah.
I'm over here screaming in my own pillow, so I suggest you find one to scream into.
Okay, you're going through something. Here's what you do. You find your nearest pillow. Scream at the top of your lungs. Have you noticed my energy shifted after that?
Yeah, it did.
I'm lighter.
You are.
I'm not carrying that energy or that table.
Yeah. Or that table. But you might carry that $500 bill if you don't rebook.
Heavy in my heart.
Yeah. What makes our friendship work?
I think we're not the most, like, we don't have to talk all of the time, but when we do talk, it's really deep and really meaningful, and I think, I always have your back, and like, vice versa. And it's just kind of, I can describe it like putting on a pair of old shoes. Like, it's just comfy, and like we just go, like no time has been lost at all.
I think what makes our friendship work is we're complete opposites. In all the ways. Like, I can sleep anywhere. I can thug it. Okay, and this one right here is not thugging a goddamn thing. And together we
never
are
thugged a day in my life.
Never thugged. No.
I like I'm a Taurus. I like my comforts. I need it. You've been in my bed. It's the comfiest bed in the world. It's very
comfortable. It's so comfortable.
And not sleeping on a couch.
Yeah. And me, on the other hand, it doesn't matter. As long as I can close the door and it's a shower there, I'm good. Yeah. I think I can bring you down a notch and you can bring me up. And I think that's a good pairing.
It's good balance. Yeah.
One more card?
One more.
What inside joke of ours will never stop being funny?
You go first.
I think my 40th birthday party.
All right, I've got the pictures. Don't worry, you guys are not going to be in the dark on this one. On her 40th birthday party, she sends me a text like, I have rented the sickest Airbnb. And she sends me these pictures, and it is stunning. It's like, it's in the Hollywood Hills. It has an infinity pool with an infinity hot tub. All this outdoor patio space. It looks like we're going to be on Selling Sunset. Like, this is going to be the nicest shit. The day of, the guy who she rented it from did a bait and switch. Threw her in, like,
some down the hill. Not in the hills. This shit was down the hill.
Threw you down the hill all the way to, like, Torrance or something.
He's like, no, it's not bad. It's fine. It's just not in the hills anymore, and it's gonna be. So
it was a trap house.
We walked in there, and I was like, it was a little above a trap house.
Barely.
It was barely. Okay.
It was a trap house.
And Brittany's white ass got there first. Her and Chris, they were on time. Okay. So she has time to walk around, and she is laughing so hard. There's a picture of us sitting on the patio. She is laughing. She's like, wait, so I thought that there was not even a hot tub there. I'm like, there's no
pool.
There was
no hot tub. There's nothing. I was like,
something in the backyard covered up.
I said, I found your hot tub. It was inflatable hot
I think
tub.
you were on the ground. You were like, I don't think I've ever seen you laugh this hard. So every year for my birthday, she sends me this picture of us.
Of the actual hot tub. First of all, you guys, it was inflated. It hadn't been used in weeks, months, years. There was algae in it.
Everywhere. It looked worse than Trump's pool.
It was
crazy.
It looked like a horse trough. And I said, there's a hot tub, Dicey. And I went and put my suit back in the car, and I was like, we won't be needing this.
You laughed so hard, and I get that picture every birthday. And sometimes it's not even my birthday, just when you want to laugh and just send me the picture.
It was just the most, like, this is going to be amazing. This house is, like, the most hype, the coolest pictures, and then you just got fucking bamboozled, and it was so
funny. It was
so fucking funny. I was like...
But we had so much fun. It was so many people there.
Oh, my God. It was, I left early because, like, it was real drunk. Yeah. But I remember Chris did not leave early. Chris and Shane.
Chris and Shane stayed. They were
like the first ones there and the last ones out.
They stayed. They definitely did. We had a good... They were like, we're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, Shane. I love Shane.
Yeah, Shane's the best. His birthday's coming up. I sent him a 3-6 Mafia hat.
Oh, you did? Oh, that's nice. What would you say?
The inside joke, that one's pretty fucking good. I would say it's got to be also the video of my stepmom.
Oh, yeah.
Where you just every once in a while say, and you, Brittany, you can go to hell. Because she does. She yells at everyone, but then she, like, pulls it back, and she's like, no, I love Heather. I love Matt. I love, Charlie's pissing me off right now. But then me, she was just hyper fixated on me, and she hated my ass.
She thought you wanted to fuck your dad or something.
Yeah, she did. She said, get your own husband. And at one point she said, and you, Brittany, you can go to hell. And that's every once in a while, Dicey will just look at me and say it.
I think every time we're together, I say that.
Yeah.
Also, one more. The block is hot.
Oh, the block is hot.
The block is hot.
The block is hot. We started the episode with the block is hot, and you guys didn't even know it's an inside joke, but we were in DC doing shows. Some of the most fun shows ever. And we had a wonderful lunch, and then we were leaving lunch.
Well, we were right down by the White House.
Yeah.
So it was all kind of stuff going on down there.
It was during the Biden administration, though, so I think it was a little more chill. But what did you say?
I said, well, because we saw some police running down. I'm like, bitch, the block is hot. We got it. And you just fell out. I'm like, get up. You cannot be laughing right now.
Well, yeah, because cops, like, whiz past us on foot, and she's like, bitch, the block is hot. We gotta go. And I was like, the block will never be hot for me.
Oh, man. We have some really fun incidents. Probably more if we could think of them, but
yeah.
Those are the ones that stand out the most.
That's a good note to end on. I'm gonna put the picture of the hot tub so you guys can see what sort of tragedy Dicey entered her 40th year in with.
Oh my god.
Just splish splash and taking a bath, bitch.
So funny.
Oh my god. All right, I love you. Thank you for coming back.
I love you. Thanks for having me.
Tell everyone where they can follow you.
Follow me at Dicey Approved. Y'all, thanks for the new followers I got. I got like over 100 followers from the last podcast.
Let's go, besties. Get in your shit.
Let's go, besties.
Let's go, besties. Go, besties. Go, besties. Go. Go, besties. Go, besties. Go. Okay, you guys, the Artist's Way, we're back like I promised. Threat, we're back. We're back like we never left. Okay, so this week in the Artist's Way, we are talking about recovering a sense of self-protection. We are on week 10. We see the finish line now, besties. We gotta keep going. I'm sorry we took 2 weeks off. If I completely lost you in all of the momentum, I understand. That's my fault. Recovering a sense of self-protection. When we are clear about who we are and what we are doing, the energy flows freely and we experience no strain. Every creative person has a myriad of ways to block creativity. Each of us favors one or two ways particularly toxic to us because they block us so effectively. For some people, food is a creativity issue. These are the obvious ones, guys, right? It's food, food, sex, drugs, booze. Those are the big four that are going to keep us from being creative. The more minor ones are social media of any sort. So television, movies, etc. It's the general taking away and numbing out that we all do and we all seek to do quite frequently that keeps us from being as creative as possible. Sometimes this can be an obsession with painful love. Reaching for a painful thought makes you become an instant victim rather than feeling your own considerable power. So this is why a lot of us creatives are sex and love addicts, ding, 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 right here. Because if we get into toxic, painful loops about, why is he not calling me back? Why is he not texting me? Does he not like me? Is he not into me? Blah, 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 blah. Then we don't have to write a fucking book, do we? We don't have to write a book if we are just spinning ourselves out every day about a man or a woman or whoever the flavor of the week is. If we just spin ourselves the fuck out, then we get to make ourselves the victim of a horrible situation, and then we don't have to be creative and we don't have to do what God put us here to do, because sometimes, somehow, it seems easier to distract ourselves and to never show up for ourselves than it is to just show up and do the work. And so if that's been your experience, it's also been mine. You're not alone. Sex is a great block. Sex for me, and this is why I'm attempting this celibacy, which, guys, I don't think it's going to go well. I'm talking to like the hottest soccer player in the world. There's no world where I don't have sex with this person. Sex for me is so delicious because it's like you get to like feel empowered and you get to feel sexy and you get to orgasm, which is one of the most powerful experiences ever. But I'm going to say this. If you're using sex as a distraction, at least do this one thing. When you come, manifest. Do the sex magic, right? Sex magic means when you're having an orgasm, you're also manifesting like your craziest, wildest dreams. So if you're going to be using sex as a distraction, at least when you come, manifest like your big fat leg. Because when we're doing these things to distract us, we're shutting down our flow, and we're doing that on purpose. We begin to sense our real potential and the wide range of possibilities open to us, and that scares the shit out of us. So we would rather do anything else. That's such a weird thing, because we're all so powerful and wonderful, and if we weren't all held down by our own vices, it would be interesting to see what the world would look like. But so many of us just operate on this like low vibe, dopamine hit to acid hit to whatever it is. Like we just want hits rather than making hits, rather than like showing everyone what we're made of. We would rather just not. And so if you do that, you're not alone. So the object of all of this blocking is to alleviate fear. We're afraid to succeed. That's a boring old tale. And the choice of a block is like a creative U-turn. We turn on ourselves, like water forced to a standstill. We turn stagnant. And stagnance is like where the mold starts to set in. It's where the dust starts to set in. It's where the doubt and the fear and everything else. Like the fear is beneath it, but the stagnance and the not moving forward and the staying in the obsessions and the staying in the addictions, that creates a stagnance in your soul and in your creative flow. And so this chapter is about moving through it. And blocking at its core is an issue of faith. Rather than trust our intuition, our talent, our skill, our desire, we fear our creator, where our creator is taking us with his creativity. Unblocked, we may be something much more threatening, happy. For most of us, happy is terrifying, unfamiliar, out of control, too risky. Anxiety, by the way, you guys, it's fuel. We can use it. So if you feel anxious, use the anxiety. Sorry, I didn't shut it out of my throat. And then there's a big chunk in here about how workaholism is an addiction. There's a lot of people that throw themselves into work, and not like the creative work. It's like the work, the 9-to-5 work, the pay the bills work, the work that we don't want to do. We'll throw ourselves into that because at the core, it's a bit of virtue signaling, right? It's like you think you're good. There's something innately good. As a society, we have deemed workaholism innately good because it makes money, it's distracting, it's for the greater good of society, and we've deemed addictions as innately bad, but they can be the same exact thing if they're just a distraction from like your truest creative self. So just keep an eye on that. There's a quiz in there about workaholism, and what it looks like and how it shows up. So in any creative field, we're going to talk about droughts now. There's always dry seasons, right? Flowers are not meant to bloom 365 days a year. There are times when the morning pages are the most difficult, and those times are the most valuable. Okay, droughts tell us that they will last forever, and they will not. A haunting anticipation of our own death approaching long before we're ready for it, long before we've done anything of value, shimmers ahead of us like a ghastly mirage. During the drought, we're fighting with God. We have lost faith in the great creator and our creative selves, and yet we write the morning pages because we must. So these are the most important times when you're not feeling, this is what I'm going through right now. I'm going through a drought. I don't feel anything. I haven't had a creative thought in a long time. I've had actually very demonic thoughts. I've had thoughts about quitting the podcast, about whether or not I want to do comedy anymore, about how I'm going to fucking make it in New York City. I've had a lot of like big, spooky, scary thoughts rather than just like leaning into faith and knowing I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be and everything's going exactly the way it's supposed to go. I've been going into scarier thoughts, and I think those scary thoughts get addictive also. And those scary thoughts can then yield a drought because you don't create when you're too busy obsessing over what you might never create. And then it talks about fame, which I think is interesting. I don't know that any of us are after fame. It's addictive and it always leaves us hungry. I've seen a lot of people that are I've been close enough to fame to see people that love fame and that are addicted to it and that want more of it. And it is something that's just empty. It's always going to leave you empty because people will clap for you with one hand and throw a rock with another. So it's like, even if you have the adoration of the public at some point, it's just as easily lost. It's hard to gain and really easy to lose, and I think it's just a slippery thing that people have a very complicated relationship with. But it's like we want credit where credit's due, and so when we're doing work at the highest level, we think the accolades and the fame and all that stuff, should come with it. But at the end of the day, that's not what a fulfilled creative life looks like. It's not the fame, it's the creation. In the long run, fan letters from ourselves and our creative self are what we are really after. Fame is really a shortcut for self-approval. Try approving of yourself just as you are and spoiling yourself rotten with the small kids' pleasures. What we're really scared of is that without fame, we won't be loved as artists or as people. And I think this need for fame comes from, people that have grew up in homes where they didn't feel loved or supported, and the adoration of strangers fills that void, but only to a certain extent, and then it's never going to be enough. So it's like you do have to just love yourself and pour into yourself and give yourself kind of that hug that you wish you got from your parents, because fame's not going to do it. And then competition. It talks about competition too. I think we look at other people's successes and we sometimes think like, oh, they got the thing I wanted, I'm never going to get that. And then I've seen that happen, and then I've seen the tape play forward and how it all turns out enough to know that, like, A, it's not always what it's cracked up to be. B, we have no idea. Something can look one way on the outside and feel completely differently on the inside. We have no idea what that person is experiencing, whether they got the thing and they're even grateful or it even feels good. We have no idea. I had a friend once who was a masterful manifester, and she manifested that she wanted to play a superhero in her next role. She's an actress. And then she got it. And that's crazy. Like, there's so few superhero roles available. She wanted to play it, she got it, and then the set was just the most destructive. They like ran her ragged, worked her around the clock, and it was just a really, really bad experience for her. Even though she got exactly what she wanted, it was a bad experience for her. And that I always keep in mind, because I know that things can look really good on the outside and not feel so good. So it's like when we're manifesting, we have to be sure that we manifest both the objective and the feeling behind it, right? And all this time back to competition, when you see someone get something, you never know how it feels. So just keep your eyes on your own paper, do your own work, and let God take care of the rest of it. Competition lies at the root of much creative blockage. As artists, we must go within. The desire to be better than can choke off the simplest desire to be. So it's important for us to just be, right? Looking for the short-term win, ignoring long-term gain, we short-circuit the possibility of a creative life led by our own lights, not by the cleaved lights of fashion. Whenever you're angered about someone else beating you out, remember this. The foot race mentality is always the ego's demand, not just to be good, but also to be first and best. Be willing to paint or write badly while your ego yelps resistance. Your bad writing may be the syntactical breakdown necessary for the shift in your style. The need to win now is a need to win approval from others. As an antidote, we must learn to approve of ourselves. Showing up for the work is the win that matters. So that's, what we're going through this week. Next week is week 11, recovering a sense of autonomy. If you're still with me, I'm proud of you. I hope you enjoyed your break, but we're back at it, besties. I will see you next week.